We have asked members to testify each week to the power of our shared ministry together during stewardship time. And this morning we are lucky enough to hear from a member of our governance board, Peter Rezac. Come on up.
Wow. What a tough act to follow. We're going to miss you, Megan. We're going to miss you. And kind of a somber act to follow with the talk that's supposed to start out with a joke. Pastor Robin, if I bomb up here, will you shoot me with a tranquilizer dart and just take everyone out for ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll try this. Good morning, everyone. I am Peter Rezac. I'm a member of the governance board. And actually, I'm conducting a quick poll. Don't worry, it doesn't have to do with politics, but I'm wondering if you can help me by answering 3 quick questions.
Yes.
I didn't really hear you. This is for research, so will you help me out? Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay, for question 1, do you believe in science? If so, please respond yes. Yes. Okay, it's about 94%, it looked like. Question 2, would you like to increase your happiness? If so, please respond yes. Yes. Oh,
Somebody said no.
I think, yeah, so like 92% maybe. And lastly, would you implement a scientifically proven method to increase your happiness? If so, please respond yes. Yes. Oh, goodness, 98% plus or minus 2%. Okay, awesome. Thank you for your help. As a reward, I am going to tell you a scientifically proven method to increase your happiness. But first, I'm going to talk a little bit about our amazing outreach programs. You might be wondering how those two are going to reconnect. Candidly, so am I a little bit, but let's listen and see. Led by our amazing outreach MLT, First Church runs a wide array of programs that give back to communities near and far. From local actions like our Saturday community lunches, benevolence from our Deacons Fund, and our brand new support group, to regional engagements with the Interfaith Hospitality Network, Habitat for Humanity, the Wheat Kitchen, and the LGBT Asylum, to global initiatives like the Green Transformation and La Romana Mission. First Church gives in ways that actually matter and make a real difference. They make a real difference because they're informed through personal relationships, because they help add to the funds that come from our offering through incredibly successful fundraisers like the Hollyberry Brunch and the Caribbean Dinner. They stretch those funds by enabling dedicated volunteers, right? And they matter because they target causes that literally save lives and help make lives worth living, right? Now, one note is that last year's bylaws changed. This is usually boring stuff, but removed some restrictions on how we allocate the funds from outreach, and that new flexibility is enabling us to be even more effective than ever. If you want to get directly involved, or if you have ideas on where we can allocate those funds to make the most difference in the world, I'd really encourage you to get involved and talk to a member of the Outreach MLT, led by Christina Spagnuolo, and then Phil Holman, Judy Doherty, and Walt Andrews. Would you guys stand up for a second if you're here so people can see you? Yep, stand up, stand up, stand up. For a round of applause, thank you. And to get involved, talk with one of those folks right at coffee hour or sometime in the near future. Now, when I think about these amazing outreach programs, I was really struck by how happy I've been when I've helped give through them, right? The joy on my daughter's faces when they helped serve community lunch to a gentleman who told me it was his only opportunity to be with people. My fun at helping sell raffle tickets for a good cause at the Treasures Galas. The satisfaction I get when I can donate specific funds that are earmarked to benevolence through the Deacons Fund or the La Romana Mission. And the perspective I gained when I volunteered for the Interfaith Hospitality Network and I got to meet the families who were being helped through really challenging life transitions. These treasured experiences have helped woven me into our community, and they've brought me deep, deep happiness. Now, it turns out that this connection between giving and happiness is actually really common. Science has actually shown that our happiness doesn't correlate to how much money we spend on ourselves, but it does correlate to our giving to others. And recent research by Professor Liz Dunn and her colleagues have shown simple things like people who are given cash in the morning and instructed to spend it on someone else are happier in the evening than people who spend that money on themselves, even though we would predict the opposite, right? So it turns out that scientifically proven method of increasing your happiness, it's as simple as just give, right? Now, as you think about what binds you into your community, how you need to prioritize your finances and your happiness, consider this. Your money can't buy you happiness, but it will return happiness when you give it from the heart, right? Just like we return so much happiness into our community with our giving through our outreach programs, right? So for all the outreach areas that First Church donates to, for all of our communities near and far that are impacted, and for your own happiness, please pledge and give generously. And let's all experience a little bit more heaven on earth. Thank you.
Great.